welcome to my channel, Fat to Keto. My friends call me Jelly. I lost 181 pounds on a ketogenic journey. Been stalled since summer, gained 23 pounds during the 1st of March because no meat. Lost the 23 pounds plus more in the month of April, then gone back up about 5 pounds. So, why? Why did I go up in weight if I didn't change? And I've just been eating meat and eating the same things I've been doing. Plus working out. What's the cause, you might ask? Am I doing something wrong? Well, I've been doing a lot of research this week. I did not make a video yesterday. I did a lot of yard work. And that could be an issue. I could be overtaxing my body. However, I've done a lot of research the last few days, and I'm not done yet because I can't find the exact answer, and I will find it. Even as a teenager, when I was in my early 18s, I tried to lose weight. I got to the 197s and could never get past it, gave up, ended up with diabetes and all kind of crap because I had polycystic ovary syndrome, was told I would never lose weight. I'd just get fatter and fatter, and I did. I got to 368. Actually, I got way above 368. 368 was the highest my scale would go. And so was the doctors at that time. Who knows what it really got to? I could have been the close to 400. I barely have any pictures, but I do have some that people took because, I didn't like what I looked like. I didn't even like what I looked like last year after I'd already lost 100 pounds. So, why am I not freaking out so much? Last summer, I got to 187 something for a few days, and then I jumped back to 193, 197, and stayed right around there. My weight would go up and down those 5 pounds because my body doesn't want to go past 197. It freaks out every time I get to it or try to go below it. And I gain weight overnight for the next 2 nights. And it happens over and over again. Because it's my weight set point. It's where my body wants to be. So, sometimes you got to shock it according to a lot of the videos I've been watching. A lot of people say add carbs. No, that doesn't work for me. I've tried that before. It makes it worse and I have to start all over and get those pounds off and blah, blah, blah and feel like crap. And it doesn't work. Some people say lower your calories. Yeah, that doesn't work for me. Up my calories. Doesn't work for me. I have tried everything. Everything. So, I'm still doing research. And I think I'm going to play a roller coaster game. Not with carbs. Because I only feel good if I'm carnivore right now. Yes, this is a keto channel. I can do keto carnivore. There is such a thing. It's ketovore. It's where you're doing a high fat version of carnivore. And I don't want to do carnivore. I want to do keto. But for some reason, my body will not process vegetables. I did eat some plant life this week, like a few bites of a pickle and some other stuff, and my tummy feels horrible for the last 3 days. It doesn't want, my body doesn't process it. So anytime I eat plants, it just stays in me for a very long time and then begins to hurt and doesn't want to come out. Yeah, too much information, I know. And I can't take laxatives and stuff, so I have to wait for it to miserably take itself out of my body. And I'm nauseous, and it's hard to eat during that time because I'm too full. It's ridiculous and dumb. And tomorrow I do have a virtual appointment with a gastro doctor. Finally, after a year. It really has. It's been more than a year, actually. They started putting in October 2018, and they put in another one on August 2019, and then again another request in December, this past December, and that one got taken. That was a yes, but the first appointment was tomorrow. That's how long it's taken, and that's how long I've been suffering with throwing up all the time. Actually, I've been suffering my whole life that way. When I was a child, they did tests, and they assumed what they were seeing in this test were ulcers and gave me meds for it. But I've had this horrible condition all my life where I throw up at least 3 or 4 times a week. As long as I'm carnivore, that doesn't seem to happen. I do still get some heartburn. I cannot go near red meat though, or it'll happen. I can't eat most pork. Really, I'm stuck with just boneless, skinless chicken breast. If I was to try to eat a different part of the chicken or eat the skin, I will end up throwing up that night. I can eat some bacon, strangely, but not all of them. So I'm determined. I'm going to get past this set point, and I'm going to figure out once and for all, sooner or later, why I'm always sick. Why do I have to live a life of nausea since I was a kid? And I'm 42 years old now. And I don't want to continue being nauseous all the time. I'm standing here talking to y'all and I could throw up. My whole life is nausea. Like, I can't play video games anymore because the nausea gets worse with video games. I can't go for a run or I'll throw up in a few seconds after jogging my stomach. I mean, it's ridiculous. Ridiculous. So, the reason I'm not so mad though about my weight not moving, last summer, when I got to the 186, when I stayed around the 193s, the shirt I'm wearing right this minute was quite tight. Like, it was not flattering at all. My stomach filled it out and everything. There's a huge difference, even though I weigh more than a year ago. So even though the scale isn't budging, the fat in my body is. So I want to step back and show that this is almost like a dress. Hold on. Let me move my table. Okay. Can we see how loose it is now? Like, we're looking at crazy loose. Like, there is a huge difference now. Like, I'm flatter everywhere. And this is baggy. Baggy. I feel comfortable wearing this shirt. It should be baggy, at least in my opinion. It's not supposed to be off the shoulder, but when I try to wear it on the shoulder, it just does, yeah, it doesn't work. I think it's cute like this. I can deal with it looking like this. Do I want those numbers on that scale to go down? Yes, desperately. But I also want my size to go down with it, and I might be more than last year, but I wear a medium, and last year I wore extra large to a 2X. And I'm talking about junior miss. Okay, so I might confuse a lot of people when I say what size I wear, because I do not wear women's clothes. If I wore women's clothes, I wear way smaller in women's clothes than I do junior miss. So the difference, you might ask, well, what's the difference between a junior and a women's? Well, women's are usually bigger in size. A 16 in a woman is way bigger than a 16 in junior miss. The hip area is smaller, the thigh area is smaller, the butt area is smaller. The reason I wear junior miss, first of all, they're way cuter than any women's clothes. I'm sorry, I don't care how old I am. It's just not my taste. And on top of it, I have no butt. Okay, so if I was to go wear a woman's one that will fit, this is bouncing up and down, so I'm really sorry. I don't know what's causing it to focus in and out. It might be the sun behind me. But if I was to wear a woman's that fit my waist, it's going to be huge on my butt. But on Junior Miss, it's not. It fits my butt. So that is one reason. Plus, like I said, Junior Miss is always cuter, especially in a Walmart. Have you ever looked and seen, like, women's section, pretty plain jeans, pretty plain shirts, or not my style kind of shirts, I'm going to put it. And then you go to Junior Miss, where it's more younger looking, it's more hippie-ish, more t-shirts with cute sayings and little like Disney characters. I love my Minnie and Mickey Mouse shirts and different things like that. It's just who I am. I'm never going to grow up. It just ain't happening. So I am trying to do better by my emotions. I've had a really rough week. Had one really bad night 2 nights ago of being sick again. Really tired of saying being sick. Didn't throw up though. It's just my stomach always feels weird. Okay, there's always a slight little pain, always nausea, and slight heartburn 24/7. And yes, I've cut out bacon. It's still there. I can eat bacon and not really have it, but if I go and eat plain chicken, I'll have it. Like, I can't just eat a plain piece of chicken. It's got to be wrapped in bacon. But I can't have the skin. The skin gives me instant heartburn. I mean, I don't know, people. But it's not just keto food. Like, when I was off of keto, I was really sick from rice cakes, extremely sick from oatmeal. French fries, I couldn't eat French fries. They ended up making me throwing up at night. Like, I could eat a baked potato, but not French fries. I can't eat even iceberg lettuce, cucumbers, pickles. Of course, things with vinegar would have upset your stomach usually if you suffer from the kind of heartburn I do. Apple cider vinegar does not help. I've tried the baking soda. It calms it down a little, but not a lot, and it tastes horrible. Horrible. I don't know how y'all drink it. I'm down to no seasonings on my food. Sometimes I do put turmeric, and sometimes a little cumin, but not often. I can eat it once or twice a month. If I eat it more than that, I start having reactions. It's like my body right now is having reactions to everything. So, like I said, I had all that blood work done. Everything came back fine except my actual blood counts. Here's the weird thing. All my life, my white blood count has been 10,000 points higher than it should be since the day I was born. So I go in there, and they always freak out because I'm in the 20,000s and higher. And they always think something's horribly wrong with me. That's been my whole entire life. Well, now my white blood counts are dangerously low, and they don't know why. Okay, I'm not talking a little low. I'm talking like very low. It went from being double what it should be to almost not existing. Literally not a joke. They're telling me to be really careful and don't catch anything. Also, my red blood counts are very low right now, which that is a normal thing for me. I always kept my red blood counts up by eating raw steak. Literally almost 100% raw. I barely cooked it at all. It was blue, and I would eat that about 2 to 3 times a week, and it would keep my red blood cells up, and it's the only way I've ever been able to do it because I can't take any of the iron pills or anything else. But now I can no longer eat the red meat without being very sick. I can't cook it to eat it. I can't eat it completely raw. No matter how I eat it, I am throwing up after eating it, whether it's hamburger meat, or hamburger meats are instant too. Like, I don't even get one bite down. I could eat McDonald's because I'm pretty sure it must be fake or something, because I can get away with the McDoubles with no breads, nothing on it but the one slice of cheese and the bun and some mustard, and I'm perfectly fine. But you make a hamburger at home, you can forget it. Even if it is only 2 ounces like that hamburger, I'm still going to get sick. Also, right now, I cannot get to Costco to get the grass-fed, hormone-free, antibiotic-free meat, so that might be one of my problems. I am having to eat meat from the meat market that is not that way. So that could be one of my biggest issues, is that it's not healthy meat for me. So I don't know. Back in October, y'all saw me. I was doing page 4. I was eating those spinach salads. I did end up going up in weight instead of down, though. So, and I started to get heartburn all the time, so I stopped doing it. Did a carb up in November like an idiot. Had a rough December and November because my dad had had a heart attack, and things were just a mess. Then, all of a sudden, come January, any vegetable I ate, I just became a mess. My weight would go up drastically. I would throw up all night. Now I have these weird symptoms that just started this past month. That is like crazy weird. So maybe this doctor can tell me something, but how much can someone tell you without doing any tests, right? Like, I'm just going to be on a virtual call with her. I will tell you, I went to KETO's yesterday. No one's been in that store for over a month or 2. I wasn't scared. I had my mask on. The good kind of mask. The kind that makes me faint. Because you're supposed to be sized for them to get the correct filters and everything, so you don't pass out. But yeah. So I didn't pass out though, but I went in there and I shopped for a long time. I used to work there years ago, like 13 years ago, and I go in there and my boss is still there, and I talked to them the whole entire time, and they're marking down stuff, and I got a still of stuff. My sister loves scarves. I managed to find her 12 scarves. They were like 99 cents to $1.99 a piece, I'm going to take y'all in a second and show you my finds on the back of my chair for my clothes for next winter. So basically I got like 90% off of everything I bought. I was ecstatic. Of course, my mom got tons of jewelry. I got a few pieces of jewelry. I gotta find where I stuck them though. So yeah, I used my little sanitized stuff on my hands once I got outside. I figured no one's touched it for a long time. I was safe, right? And I feel fine, and it helped me with my emotions because I have been stuck at home not talking to no one and feeling stupidly isolated for so long. I will be honest, I have not watched most of y'all's videos. I did catch some of my Keto Diamonds live, but I wasn't there for the live. I watched the after video. I hadn't finished it yet though. I have watched a few of Princess Ninja and Keto, Life Adventures and Keto with Michelle. Like, there's some I'm catching little bits in here and there. It's because I can't focus, people. It's not because I'm not interested in your lives or don't want to watch your journeys. I totally do. But I am having a hard time focusing. I'm having a hard time not zooming out and thinking, oh my gosh, you're a prisoner. I'm going to be honest with y'all right now. I have been freaking out. I'm like, for the first time in my life, I'm physically fit to do things. Okay, I don't hate what I look like anymore. I can go walking. I can go do things that I could never do before, and I'm getting healthier every day. However, now there's a pandemic and I'm stuck in the house and I'm completely trapped. And why did I lose all this weight? Because before, if I was so fat sitting in a chair playing video games online 24/7, not go anywhere, did not affect me at all. But now I'm here and totally got energy and want to go do things, but I can't do things. And then all I can do is go online and play in the virtual world called Second Life. And I don't even want to do that because it just brings back bad memories of me being really, really fat where I couldn't even walk or do anything. And it starts triggering this emotional downslide. But what else am I supposed to do? Because I'm crazy bored. So you would not believe what I've done to the yard. Yes, I know I talked really fast just then, but this video has gotten long. So I have, oh my gosh, I'm going to show you my front yard and you're going to be like, what is going on? And I'm going to explain. So I'm going to stop this video and we're going to go see those clothes and we're going to go see that front yard. And this video is just long. You can fast forward whatever you hate or want to hear about. It's all up to you because I'm lonely today and y'all going to have to put up with me. Okay, so I'm going to show you a couple of my finds. This is at KETO's Fashion. They've been closed forever, so they missed a lot of markdowns. Let me see if I can get them to do this with one hand. Okay, so this little t-shirt, which is absolutely adorable, and I got two of them, is $1.99. I love this kind of material. I think this one is $5.99. Let me see. Yep. So this is a very soft, it looks gray, but it kind of has a light greeny tint to it in person. Okay, this was $2.99. This is all for next winter. So, which I won't mind them being big if I happen to finally lose all my weight. So it's a zip up. I don't know if I would wear it out, but I would still wear it in my house and around the yard. This one is extra small, but it's kind of big, and I just got it for the future in case I can ever wear it. It's $1.99. I love these fluffy type things. I could wear them in the house. I'm not a big turtleneck fan. This is big on me now, but I can wear it because it's so big, and it was $1.99. Let me show y'all. I know I'm holding the camera awfully horrible. And it's so soft I would even wear it in my house. I would be okay with that. So most of these are $1.99. Yeah, I got a mess of shoes over there. Or 99 cents. This one was 99 cents. I can wear it now. T-shirt? Nope, $1.99. So, these are just my $1.99 finds at KETO's, which I love. That can be for now. Literally, people, like, to me, this is like a steal. This one was $5.99, but I really like it, and I got it at extra large, just to wear in the house. It's a really soft material. So, but I'm waiting to get into JCPenney's, but I'm kind of scared to go at the same time. I know I have my mask and all, but it's still kind of scary. And this one was $1.99. This one was $1.99. So, and you see the little ends like the sleeves. I got this cute little design. I did get earrings and stuff, which I'm not sure where I stuck them. If I find them, I'll show y'all in a minute. So yeah. So these are some little hair scrunchies I got on sale. And I love butterfly clips. I got 2 packs for $1.99. Like it's $1.99 Central. This hair tie was $1.99 too, but it shows $2.99 because that was before they scanned it. And so I bought them before they could even mark them all down. So yeah, and then I got these. They were $2.99. And this one was $2.99. Come to find out, I own these, so I guess someone else is going to get them. Plus, I had bought me some birthday shirt, a birthday shirt. I thought it was more yellow. It's more like a mustard. And I finally got to pick it up after 2 months because it's been sitting there in their closet. But it'll be pretty. And then this was for next year because I got this jacket shirt thingy for, I think I got it for like $11 that day, and it's normally $25. Now let's go look outside and let me explain. Okay, we're walking out my front door. Let me make this a little bigger. There we go. So, right now, yes, I live in a single wide. It's a very nice single wide, a very expensive single wide that normally costs almost $100,000, but they misquoted and told me it was $57,000. And by law, they had to give it to me for $57,000. So, yeah, which I paid cash for years ago. So it's completely paid off. I guess like 3 years ago. So, we are bringing down this major hill because believe it or not, this hill, I don't know if you won't really be able to tell. I don't know if you can tell. It's really high. So we're going to be building a deck. And it's going to come to right about here. And all this level is going to be leveled off flat. Because I'm going to be putting pavers. Then, from where you see these buckets of trees, and I could take it out farther, but this is where I want to go personally with it. It'll line up with this window. I'm going to be creating a gate, like a fence. This fence is going to be over 6 feet tall. It is being made with 4x4s and conjugated metal. Anyways, it's metal roofing. And it's going to be very industrial, country farm chic. That's my style. I love wood and metals and cast iron all mixed together. And we're going to bring it down and around right on the other side of these bushes. These bushes are being pulled out and moved somewhere else. And we're leaving it higher up there. So it's going to be technically way over 6 feet tall, the gate over there, like the fence part. And I'm going to be creating some planters along the whole entire thing where I will be putting blueberry and blackberry bushes. And then each 4x4, I'm putting those plant hangers, and I'm going to plant and hang strawberries. This probably will not get done until the end of summer. It's going to take a long time. It's just me and my dad. My mom can't really lift anything. My dad really can't lift anything. So this is going to be a little bit of a nightmare. And it's going to be way cheaper than I thought it was. So then it's going to come down here. We've been planting trees because originally by law I had to have a driveway here. Now the law's changed and I use my parents' driveway. So you can see a tiny tree over there, another Christmas tree. We're replanting to cover that up because the road is around the other side of all this and you can see cars driving back and forth. I want it a little more private. So it's like 90 plus feet that way into the woods where the property line is. And it's only like 60 feet or something. Actually, I think it's more like 200 feet that way. But we want to cover up some of this people. I don't know why. People, they live way down the road down there, but cars stop here all the time. And I don't get it. They just stop here and they sit. And I'm like, what are they doing? It makes no sense. And no, I don't know who they are because people around here just not let each other know who they are. It's kind of weird. Okay, so then we're going to bring the fence down and around behind this tree and then back around and cover through here. So the reason I decided to carry it down here is come the afternoon, this whole entire section is a huge shade. And I think this area would be cool for the fire pit for like summertime. But I'm also going to be doing pavers through this whole section, making an outdoor kitchen and a winter fire pit because it's cold during the winter and you're going to want some sun. Of course, usually you don't do fire pits during the day. But I also want to do a gazebo here one day too, like one of those arches over a sitting area, because as you can see, it's very sunny in the day. I don't know if this is boring, y'all. As I said, I'm pretty bored, so people's gotta listen to me today. You can always turn me off. But so my dad's been pulling the tractor. You'd think he was making a garden, but he's just trying to bring it all down, and then he'll start leveling it once we decide 100% how low we're going. I really want it where the porch can just come out and it doesn't really need any stairs. It can be a tiny little slope. My mother has issues getting in my house on my stairs, and she's only in her 60s, so yeah, we need to get her away in my house without stairs. Much older, and she won't be able to get in. Here are my dogwoods that we got to plant today. I got to figure out where I want to put them. They're not the really big giant ones. I mean, they get a good size, but not the huge thick ones. I'm also trying to watch out for snakes right now. My dad saw some. Of course, they're king snakes. They eat the bad snakes, but still, they're a snake. So I wanted to clean this tree out. As you can see, there's about 7 different kind of trees, all tied up in one. My daughter saw that tree and told me I'm not allowed to take it down because it's like her. It's all this mixed up inside, creating one element of a beautiful tree, but it's mixed up in different parts, and this is her soul. What on earth is that crap? Really? Only from a 14-year-old that's in drama club, I swear. So now I can't go cut the tree down. Like, I was going to cut some of it out to let the Christmas tree grow more, or let that tree grow more, and there's like really 7 different trees in one little area, but it's her dramatic soul, and the tree is tied to her, so we can't cut it down. I'm sorry, y'all. The things 14-year-old girls say is like, I never. That's just, I was in drama club. I don't remember being that dramatic. But we are going to pull up some of these branches a little higher, just because I hate snakes, people. You just don't even know. And some of the Christmas trees, I guess they're cedar trees. I call them Christmas trees. They gotten some red mites and have died, so we had to pull out a bunch over here. That's why it's so empty. These 2 need to still be pulled down. But this is what I've been doing for exercise. I've been getting about 10 to 13,000 steps out here, pulling down, cutting down, breaking, hoeing, because I don't have a weed eater. Yes, I know I need a weed eater, but I don't have one. So I've literally been taking hoes through here. Even this has been hoed, believe it or not, because it was above my knee. And see, I'm using it like it's a lawnmower. My dad's got big lawnmowers that can't get near my house. And I don't have a weed eater. These are my blackberries. I started tying around my porch so no one will cut them down on me, because we all know I want some blackberries. This one doesn't look like it's doing too good because someone burned it. Someone got to this one. But I'm trying to see if it'll come back. So yeah, this is what I've been doing. This is how I'm getting all my blisters on my fingers. I have found that if I put vinyl gloves on before I put my garden gloves on, I am not blistering. I think it's because I'm sweating. Like when I go to pull the gloves off, water is pouring down my arms because my hands sweat. And I think it's keeping me from getting blisters. Look at those babies. They're starting to grow. I'm so excited. So excited. So yeah, I probably just drove y'all completely insane just now. But like I said, everyone sleeps here all day long. So I wake up with hours of silence. And like, I am researching big time on the whole weight set point. If any of y'all have any suggestions, I cannot do the 3+ day fast. That is one suggestion people said to shock your body. Over 19 hours and I'm throwing up in the toilet. Literally, I am very sick. I do have a blood sugar issue still where it drops too low. So I have to be careful. I've made it to 19 hours though. That is progress. I used to couldn't go over 15. Now I can make it 15. No, I can make it 19 just fine. So let me know, because that's been a lot of the suggestions I've seen. You know, carbing up ain't happening. Long fasts. Can't go past 19, but I made it to 19. Verse dieting more. I try to get my calories higher and higher. Right now I'm having trouble just eating what I'm eating, so trying to do that right this minute just ain't gonna happen. I have too many stomach issues. So And of course, I've been watching the 2Fit doctors because those are the ones that told me about, because he had this issue a year ago, about the whole trying to shock your body again to let more weight go if you've lost so much weight like I have. He had lost 80 pounds at that time. He's way past that now, that he did get past his hump. And he's shot my system. They also said it has to do with hormones. I've also read that it can have to do with your stomach gut, because it controls some of your hormones. So maybe all the issues I'm having and the stall and actually dropping the scale is a hormone issue. You know, I do have polycystic ovary syndrome. I still technically have type 2 diabetes. The only reason I have low glucose and low A1C is because I'm not eating carbs. If I was to eat carbs, my sugar still goes to 200. So I'm only cured because I'm not eating it. Some people can get cured and eat it and be fine. Me, no, my body still won't process it. I've done enough carb ups in the past year to know that my body still cannot process eating carbs. So that's why I've had to drop so low anyways, right? Because when I was eating 20 net carbs, my blood sugars were staying in the 120 still. Then I went to 20 total carbs, still 120 in the mornings. Then, yes, I do have dawn phenomena. However, carnivore, I wake up into the 80s and 70s. And I wake up at 1.7 ketones. Okay, I am in ketosis 100%. I'm not even wasting money on my strips right now, because mine is staying in the 2.1 and the 1.7, which is pretty much as high as you can go. It's really hard to get any higher ketones than what I'm having naturally. Yes, I've been watching a lot of videos where people are drinking that NAT ketones. They swear by it. They don't do keto. They just drink that and say they're in ketosis and they lose weight. I don't know. Never tried it. It's very expensive. I'm sure my stomach would hate it. And did I say it's very, very expensive? If you've tried it, leave a comment. I'd like to know your experience on it. I do not want to try it, but I want to know if it has worked for someone. Because, yeah. So I'm going to shut up now because I know this video is extremely long now. I will show you what I eat. I have eaten 7 pieces of bacon this morning and a collagen coffee. And it's about 1 o'clock and everyone's still sleeping. Welcome to my boring life, people. I wonder if my internet's ever good enough to do a live out here. Who knows? Okay, I just got back from the meat market. I'm going to show you my haul. I'll tell you what I got my parents. I'm a little freaked out, and I'll explain why in a second. So I've got some smoked pork chops, a couple of packs of them. I'm going to separate and freeze some of them. Let's see. They are $5 a pound, so they went up $1 a pound. Not a big deal. I got 2 things of bacon, $3.99 a pound, same price as normal. The chicken went up $1 a pound. I got 3 packs of it. So I'm going to turn this around and explain something. Okay, so at the meat market, the steaks went up $8 a pound. $8 more. Okay, they are $17 a pound now. And I was told they are going to double next week. They could be into the $30 a pound for steak. Okay, and the crappiest hamburger meat is $7.70 a pound. And I was told it's going to double next week as well. Also, the chicken will be doubling in price next week as well. Okay. Even people with money, how are we going to afford groceries? Like, I don't have money. And thank God I have my parents. But I only eat meat. So that's why I bought all that chicken right now, because I'm going to freeze it. And Thursday, when they get more chicken in before it doubles, I'm going to go buy more and put it in the freezer. Because we all know I can't eat anything other than this without throwing up. And I can't go months without eating meat because I can't find it, or it's so heavy priced I can't afford it. So what on earth is people going to do? Like, I am totally in shock. and they were told the prices are going to go higher and higher and higher until the chain stops breaking down, and they don't see that stopping anytime soon. So if you do keto and carnivore, I would go stock up, and my freezer's full with frozen vegetables and stuff for my family. So hopefully I can get this in there at least. So I'm going to stop complaining, and I'm totally in shock right now, like completely in shock. Okay, so this is going to be my dinner. It's 5 o'clock. I am having a smoked pork chop. It is about 3.5 ounces, almost 4, and I'm having 4 pieces of bacon as well.